Did you know that some African pastors live in mansions worth millions, while their congregants struggle to make ends meet? What's really going on behind the pulpit? In Africa, pastors are often revered as spiritual leaders and moral guides. But behind the holy robes and powerful sermons, there's a side to their lives that few see. Today, we uncover the surprising contrast between the public persona and the private lives of African pastors. While many flock to churches in search of hope and spiritual guidance, there's a growing concern over the prosperity gospel that's taken root across the continent. This doctrine promises wealth and success to followers if they give generously to the church. But as congregants give their last dime, the gap between their reality and the lavish lives of their pastors continues to widen. Is this what faith was meant to look like? From multi-million-dollar homes to private jets and designer wardrobes, the wealth of some pastors is staggering. These leaders often preach that their prosperity is a sign of divine favor, encouraging followers to give more in hopes of receiving their own blessings. But while these pastors live in luxury, many of their followers struggle to afford basic necessities. The question arises, is this disparity truly reflective of spiritual success, or is it a sign of something deeper and more troubling? Meet Sarah, a former devoted follower of a well-known pastor. She believed wholeheartedly in his teachings, donating large sums despite her own financial struggles. But one day, she discovered a shocking truth. While she was sacrificing to support the church, her pastor was investing in luxury properties overseas. This revelation shook her faith to the core and left her questioning everything she once believed. But Sarah's story is not the only one. Mary endured unimaginable pain after being taken advantage of by the same pastor she trusted for spiritual guidance. He promised her help, but instead, he violated her trust and left her shattered. Her cries for justice were silenced by the church, leaving her feeling alone and betrayed. And then there's David, a young man who was sodomized by a different pastor in the guise of spiritual cleansing. Afraid and ashamed, David remained silent for years, fearing the power and influence of his abuser. His trauma runs deep, but he hopes that by speaking out, others will be saved from the same fate. These are just a few of the tragic stories that reveal the dark side of some religious leaders, where power is abused and the innocent are exploited. Their tales are a stark reminder that behind the facade of spiritual leadership, there can be hidden horrors that defy the teachings these pastors claim to uphold. The disparity between the lives of some African pastors and their congregations raises serious questions about the true meaning of faith and leadership. As the prosperity gospel continues to spread, so too does the divide between the haves and have-nots in the church. What are your thoughts on the lives of religious leaders? Share your views in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more eye-opening content like this.